Hey guys, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I am looking at the full moon that's going to be on August 3rd in Aquarius. I already shuffled. I pulled 9 cards in 3 different rows, but I asked God to let us know, how is this full moon affecting us as a collective and personally? How is this influencing us? What is, the catalyst for this next chapter in our lives? How can we best utilize this energy that's being provided to us by this full moon for our highest good, to move forward in alignment with our divine purpose, greater joy in our lives? What do we need to know? Okay, so I pulled 3 different rows. I have 2 tarot and 1 Lenormand. I'm going to show you what they are. First, some themes coming up. Healing is a big one. Something's being restored. Disparate pieces are being brought together in the proper balance. There's harmony coming back in a new way, in a new level. And this applies to, for some of us, you and another person. So reconciling, harmonizing, forgiving, being brought back together. There's some kind of healing energy going on here within ourselves, but also in a relationship, whatever that relationship may be. So there's a lot of healing energy. This is going to feel good emotionally. Like, we're getting to a better emotional place. There's also, it's asking us to, we're going to have to clarify this, but to be true to ourselves, what is it that we really believe in, right? Not to run from it, not to hide from it, not to lie to ourselves, but just to accept, like, who are we? What are we fighting for? What are we standing up for? And there's some kind of a crossroads or a decision at play here, or different paths this situation could take. But I feel like this is saying also, something's being cut away, and to me that's looking like whatever this past cycle represented, it's ending, and there's truly a new renewed cycle ahead that's going to have a lot more joy, like emotional fulfillment, like I said. But there's like something that is severed, and it might be this, okay, I have multiple choices, I have multiple directions. Maybe that ends because maybe this full moon is illuminating us to know what direction we do believe in, who we are, what we want to follow, and joy can follow. Okay, so let's take a look at this. First row, we have got the Princess of Cups. Beautiful emotional energy, renewal, healing, an uplifting conversation, a positive message, something that makes us feel good inside. It's true, it's genuine, it's restorative. It's almost like having hope again, feeling emotions when maybe your heart has been closed off for so long, or you've had a wall up. It's kind of whatever, this energy is coming in to break that down and to help us reconnect with ourselves, reconnect with our emotions, reconnect with the beautiful hope of life. Next, we've got the Temperance energy. So this is a faded energy. This is something that God, the angels, our team is working on behind the scenes, okay? And we're meant to experience this now, So it's coming in no matter what. And this is all about healing, balance, harmony, restoring, making things good again, bringing back the broken pieces and doing a little magic spell and having it be healed and whole and everything's in its proper place. This is beautiful. So a lot of healing and restorative energy for us with this full moon. The next energy we've got is 7 of Swords. So this is some kind of dishonesty, either with ourselves or with another. Maybe we're not communicating, or we haven't communicated, or we haven't really let ourselves acknowledge what it is that we really believe, what it is we really want, or how we feel. We're going to look at this a little bit more. Second row, we've got the King of Cups. We've got the Seven of Wands, and we've got the Queen of Cups. All right, so here's a pair, here's a couple, here's a team. Okay, very in tune with their emotions. Again, emotions. People are accessing their emotions on a new level, which, you know, think about the full moon. The full moon brings up all that stuff, makes people crazy, you know, but it's bringing up the full moon. It's the most how can I say this, like it's maximizing everything. It's showing you, it's illuminating what has been kind of hidden inside, or, you know, and this is enabling us to get to a more healthy emotional place, and also standing up for ourselves and standing our ground in what we believe in emotionally. Who are we? What do we love? Who do we love? What do we want? You know, what needs to be healed in ourselves, in our relationships? You know, how do we get back in that energy where we're enjoying life and we're truly just enjoying being ourselves, you know? Okay, third row, we've got Crossroads. This is the Lenormand deck. Crossroads, pathways. So, you know, there's a decision to make, right? Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Contemplating, what do I want? What do I feel? Which pathway am I deciding to walk down? Then we've got the scythe. So something's being cut away. The wheat's being separated from the chaff. There's some kind of delineation line in the sand of, okay, that was then, and like this is now, this is the future. And it might be, okay, once you've decided which pathway you're going, it cuts off other pathways, cuts off other possibilities or other opportunities. But this all feels very like it's honoring where we are emotionally and, you know, going forward with that. And then we end with the bouquet. So joy, happiness, you know, celebrating the small things that give you joy, positive energy, right? Okay, so let's take a look deeper into this. I want to get some clarity cards. Let's look at the Seven of Swords energy, because it really doesn't seem to fit in, right, with the rest of the reading. So let's get deeper on this. We got the Nine of Swords that came up over that. Worry, anxiety, keeping your worries and anxieties in or buried. Not being honest with what you're feeling, what you're struggling with. Okay, let's see. Or someone not being honest with you about that. What's another energy to clarify this Seven of Swords for us? Wow. We got the Five of Cups. That's what's healing. Okay. Right? Look at this guy. He's alone in a dark, cold tower. He's only got himself and his own thoughts to talk to, you know? He's obviously got a lot on his mind. He's got a little headache. You know, he's trying to write this all down. He's keeping this to himself, isolated with all of these thoughts and anxieties and sadnesses. That's what's got to heal, okay? I feel like a lot of us have, this is a great opportunity to heal a lot of things that have been bottled up, or that we've hidden from ourselves, or that we've kept locked away. Maybe we're ashamed of it. We don't want to talk about it. It's a secret. There's some kind of secretive energy that is hurting us. You know, I can think of a couple examples in my own life right now, but this is God stepping in and going, look, baby boo, we got to help you out with this, okay? Let us take care of this. We're going to do our, give some divine love to the situation. We're going to restore this and save you from this, like, lonely dungeon that you're keeping yourself in, plagued by these secrets. Like, we're going to help you with this. We're going to come in and give you some renewal, give you some emotional peace, give you some happiness. So the clarifying cards, torturing yourself mentally, having anxiety, worrying, having that monkey mind where your thoughts are running wild, where instead of having thoughts that you're using as a tool to influence the world or to get somewhere, you're being held hostage and a prisoner by all these thoughts. Like, the balance is wrong, right? And being consumed with regrets over the past, what didn't work out, what you feel bad about. Icky energy. That has got to go. So, what elements of your life does this resonate with you? What are some things that you may not want to look at or deal with because they're a little painful? What are some things that you've buried or that you're not really feeling like you can talk to about other people about this? This is all, you don't need to be in this place. This is what is healing. Okay? And we'll look at advice for that too. So yeah, we've got the Page of Cups here, and the King and the Queen. Okay. Yeah, there's positive energy coming in that is going to heal a lot of this energy. Now, maybe it's because the pages are messages, so maybe it's a message that you send. Maybe you extend yourself. Maybe this is communication, heart-centered communication, that you can finally go, look, I'm sorry for this. This has been on my mind. This has been bothering me. Or, look, I miss you. I don't want to hate you. I want to be friends again. Whatever this is, it starts turning that energy and shifting that energy to, it's okay. I forgive you. I understand. I support you. And then suddenly we're not trapped in this horrible internal hell anymore that we're just keeping to ourselves and struggling with. Now it's transmuted. It's healed. It's recycled into something else. It's gone. We don't have to be in that experience anymore. Do you know what I mean? So, and even if it's an internal thing, like, who do you need to forgive inside? Or do you need to forgive yourself? This is all that healing stuff, which is so good. So then we've got this second row here. We've got the King and Queen of Cups. Now, I'm seeing this for some of us, like, there's an important relationship that is being mended, that is healing, that God's bringing together. Who knows what that's going to look like, but some kind of restorative healing energy there. And in the middle of these two, we've got this Seven of Wands. So it's almost like making me feel like for some of us, there are relationships that people that we still believe in, we still love, that we haven't given up on yet, even though maybe we've wanted to push that and suppress that and keep that hidden and keep that a secret. But once we're standing our ground and we're being true to ourselves and what we really believe, it turns out to be, it's this dynamic, it's this relationship, it's this union that for some of us, I think this either it's healing or it's coming together again. So let's look at that. Let's pull a couple cards for this second row here. Because this is specifically for some of us talking about, there is a specific relationship that this full moon is helping. All right, God, for the people that applies to, and this could be anything. This could be, you've been married 30 years. This could be you're single, or this could be, you've been estranged from someone for a certain amount of time, and there's different levels of healing in all those situations. Okay, so our first card is the Knight of Cups. Yep. So there is a movement forward in love, a deeper level of love or romance. So this is exciting. There's a new there are new developments coming regarding this relationship, and it's moving forward in some way. getting back on track, or someone's going to make a declaration. Like I said, they don't want to keep that energy to themselves anymore, cooped up, you know. It's reminding me like writing in your journal late at night. You're just like, oh my God, this sucks. I have so many emotions to vent. It's like breaking out of that, right? It's like, I'm going to get out of my room. I'm going to put on my little, you know, armor and my little cape, and I'm going to take my cup and I'm going to go knock on their door. I'm going to extend the olive branch. I'm going to, you know, make a declaration of love or do something kind or whatever to help this connection. Okay, one more card, or maybe two, for the second row. Oh my, I swear, I think it's the full moon, because I have been doing like 12 readings in the past like few days, and this is what I get. Like, I'm shuffling and just like they explode everywhere. I just want one or two cards, please. Help us understand this dynamic between this person, what we're being asked to do, or what this full moon is giving us an opportunity to do. King of Pentacles, being grounded. Page of Cups again. Yeah, there's definitely emotional changes and movements, positive emotions that are kind of restoring this relationship or this connection, or bringing it to a more peaceful level. Oh, the Lovers just fell out. Okay, for some of us, I don't really like, you know, I say what I see. I say what the messages are, but I don't want to be cliche and be like, oh, love, this, that. But sometimes it really is about love. And so in this situation, for some of you, this really is about a specific person. And there's some healing involved. There's some changes involved in the relationship. There's some restoring, reconciliation, and coming together, making a choice, recognizing your choice, who you are, what you want. So for some of us, this is like, this could be, you know, finally getting together, healing a relationship that's been estranged or severed, and taking the steps to, and God's helping and assisting us with bringing this back into a healing space, a balanced. Okay. Let's look at these Lenormand cards. What is the pathway talking about? Like, I feel like this is coming to me like, okay, once I know, you know, what I believe in, what my choice is, how I feel, and I'm going to stand by that, I'm going to follow the pathway that leads to that, which is going to cut off other pathways or release the past, release the stuff we don't need in this connection anymore. But let's see what we get. Pathways. Am I understanding that correctly? What is this pathway signifying for us? Love and healing. Love and healing, yes. Pathway. Okay, we're figuring out our pathway to love. We're figuring out our pathway to healing. Amen. What's getting cut loose? The Fox. Manipulation, cunning, strategy. This is all about not really thinking, but feeling. This is about healing. I've said that a million times, but it is. It's time to be honest. It's time to not have an agenda, or trying to get something, or trying to manipulate, or trying to control, or lying, or, you know, deceiving ourselves with Seven of Swords or the other person by not being honest. Because even if it doesn't matter what the results are, it doesn't matter what the outcome is, even if you don't get the outcome that you're hoping for, whatever that means, being honest with yourself and honest with your feelings, and owning that and communicating that is everything. That gives us peace. Okay, so it really doesn't matter, you know, it's like saying, like, it's not about, okay, if I do this, I'll get that, or I should act like this and then I could look like this. No, Throw that out the window. It's just about owning your truth. What do you really feel, and who do you love, and what about yourself can you love more, and all that stuff, and just be in that space and own it, and that's freedom, you know? All right, let's look at this bouquet in the near future. Okay, we've got the Anchor and the Stork. So this is positive changes that are here to stay. This is like solidifying a bond, you know, dropping your anchor on the love shore of your dreams, right? Like, this is where I want to be. This is what I believe. This is what I feel. This is who I am. This is who I want. Bam, dropping that anchor. And there are positive gifts coming. There are positive changes coming. Remember, this is over the bouquet. So this is all about joy and happiness and the simple things, you know, being transparent. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this is really getting us back on track with a lot of relationships in our life, with our relationship with ourselves, and in particular with a romantic relationship, however that whatever that means for you. And it might not apply to everybody that way, but so remember, we got to free ourselves from this, you know, torture chamber we've been holding ourselves in. You know, we don't have to keep everything inside of ourselves. You know, we can be honest with how we feel. We can not be afraid of how we feel or try to control how we feel. Okay, let's get a card for the Temperance, because this is our major arcana card. So this is like God's role in the situation, you know. So what can you tell us about that? The Hermit. The Moon. Full moon. Actually, is that a full moon? I don't know, but there's a full moon on the card. Huh. Hermit and the Moon. Yeah. It's like reflecting and digging deep and getting those suppressed emotions to the surface, getting those things that the cobwebs, clearing out the cobwebs. What are you afraid to communicate to someone that you love? What are you feeling like you've wanted to kind of suppress and ignore? Because to bring this to the surface, to reflect on this and go, God, what are you trying to show me? What is the truth here? All this stuff is coming up in order to heal us, in order to set things right, to bring things in harmony, to bring things in the right balance. But in order to do that, it's kind of like, yeah, we're going to confront this energy a little bit, the Seven of Swords energy. What are we thinking? Our own thoughts. Where have we kind of held ourselves prisoner a little bit? Not wanting to communicate, not wanting to share. Why? And it's kind of like digging deep and getting to the bottom of that. It's cleansing all that. All right, as this was such a love reading. Oh wait, you know what? I know. I'm going to pull a couple love cards and then a couple guidance cards, and we will end it there. Because this was very love heavy. So I just want to see what comes through here. Ha! Past life relationship just flew out. You have known each other before. Past life relationship. Right. So a lot of this stuff could be stuff from a past life, you know, that we're getting to a new level of peace with it. Finances and career. I don't know what that's talking about. All right, one more card. But maybe you do. Playfulness. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Lightening the energy. Okay. Let's see what our guidance is for this full moon, August 3rd. Innocence. Okay, so, you know, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, restoring that peace, knowing we're all doing the best we can do, and there's always new hope, there's always forgiveness. Yeah, I feel like this is a lot of like forgiving ourselves for things and forgiving other people's for things and coming back together and kind of having that unconditional love take more of a center stage rather than this separateness, us holed up in this tower by ourselves, freaking out, ruminating about what went wrong. God is in charge. So this is saying, you know, help me let go, help, you know, I'm going to give it to faith and trust to you, God, so you can heal and help everything and everyone involved. Heal and help everything and everyone. All right, and then we've got one last energy is coming through. Lean on God and the angels for support. You know, I feel like sometimes we can forget that, but like literally, if we say, God, I need your help. God, help me. God, help me. God, help me. God, help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. We get it. So don't underestimate, you know, that we can call on God to help us, and He's going to help us in the perfect way we could be helped. And you know, yeah, that's a whole nother video, but okay, cool. I hope that this was a very inspirational, needed message for everybody. I definitely feel this in my own life. And, you know, I think we're all, those of us who are ready, you know, there's just no point in struggling anymore. There's no point in having any kind of hatred towards ourselves or towards others. It all is about love. And at the end of the day, I feel like this is kind of when we just put down, you know, any oppositional negativity or any, like, and it's just about forgiveness, coming together and being at peace, because that's what everybody wants, you know? So whatever we have to do in our own ways to get there, this full moon is going to help us with that. So I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear if this connects with you. Please leave comments. And if you want a private reading, I offer personal readings. You can check that out below, or you can email me at tara@tarastarot. And cool, this will be a very positive influence for us. So hope you liked it. Okay, bye.